everybody. Welcome back. Time now for the News 4 Desk Check, where we chat with assignment manager Russ Barbera. How's it going, Russ?
Good. Good morning, everybody.
So what's going on today?
Well, quickly, I'm not a meteorologist, but I do play one on TV. If I could issue a traveler's advisory for Southern Erie County, I would, because it was really slow on the 219, Michael. Just so you know. But after the first 10 miles or so from Springville, it was okay. But we're getting ready to go downtown to the New York State office building, the Mahoney building, where there's going to be a meeting of the minds. Or hopefully it'll decide how we won't ever have another thruway shutdown nightmare like we had this year, last year, and in 2000.
Right.
So this is the meeting that matters. You know, we've had some other press conferences and some other meetings and stuff, but this is the one that really matters because we're going to have state officials here: New York State Regional Director, New York State Police Troop Commander, New York Erie County Emergency Services, and those folks. So I'm told it's going to start at 9. It's going to take 2 hours. They're not going to let us be in there because I think there's going to be a little bit of a, maybe some finger pointing going on, and stuff. So, everyone's saying, what's the big question? What went wrong? Well, essentially, Donna Liu told us what went wrong. There was really no plan to deal with it, even after it had happened twice before this year. So. And people, hopefully, this time will have a plan and it'll be in place for the next time it's going to happen.
And Donna Liu was very forthcoming about the mistakes, and Captain Negrelli was honest about the mistakes that were made. So hopefully they'll actually come up with solutions in today's meeting and not call for some sort of study that's going to take months. And, everyone knows the weather has been bad here and it's only going to get worse this winter. And so we don't want to see it happen again, of course.
I think everybody knows what needs to be done. It's a matter of who gets to be in charge of what. And that's what typically we battle over in New York State and in politics and things where there's political forces at work. Who should be the ones to block off the entrances and exits? Should it be the state police? Should it be volunteer firemen? How should they do it so they can do it safely? Because that was a big deal where people were able to get on the thruway for hours and hours and hours after it was closed.
And I think everyone agrees that the decisions need to be made right here in Buffalo and not in Albany, where they don't know what's going on here.
That's right. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. We have to see if the town of Boston is going to have fire coverage after January 1st. That's a huge story for those people.
Right.
I'm reading now that there's going to be a meeting Monday where they're going to try to hash out the differences. You got to believe that a town like that's not going to not have fire coverage, but very interesting meeting last night with a guy resigning the board who is also a firefighter who thinks what's going on is crazy. So we'll definitely be following that. The Seneca Nation president is in Washington. Our Seneca Nation president, or the Seneca Nation's president, is in Washington to meet with President Obama along with many other tribal leaders. Of course, the issue at hand for the Senecas is New York State trying to get taxes out of them, and I heard that he also wants to propose a Seneca Nation bank. So that'll be kind of interesting. We're going to try to get some information on that.
And we're going to time for one more quick one.
We're going to go shopping with a cop today. More than one cop. So we won't have to worry about any problems at this thing. But it's a neat story. The police officers from Buffalo, Erie County Sheriff's Office are going to take some underprivileged kids around to shop over here at Target and provide some gifts for their families. So that'll be heartwarming. It'll be awesome.
Nice, heartwarming story. We need that every once in a while.
Please.
Thanks, Russ. Log on to WIVB.com to see those stories.